Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile. We as Great Britain are doing fairly well. We avoided one slight small disaster with a terrible pirate nation of New Providence, but for now we are perfectly fine. So what we're going to do is we're fighting Aragon for today. We're going to be trying to reclaim some of Castile's claims as well as some of these islands for our own endeavours, and I think that should do us fairly well. So without further ado, we've just declared war, so let's go ahead and make sure that we can take what we can. We are fighting Burgundy. I don't think we'll necessarily take much land from them. We may take one province, just so we are slightly better connected. But I'm not really too keen on such things. We do have some cores that we could hand off to France, others back to ourselves. I think Picardy would be a good one though for us. That is an extra fort and opens a clear line of travel. So, since we are now at this spot, let's go ahead and move forwards our armies. Let's make sure that they do their thing. That's 30,000 men, 18,000. Let's bring you over to farmlands. I suppose that'll be alright for now. We're going to have our friends do most of the heavy lifting. There's not really too much that they're going to be able to do. Yeah, Aragon has 24,000 men, Castile has 30, and they're fairly well pincered between us. So, yeah, they're not going much of anywhere. Alright, Battle of St. George's Channel. Seems that we won that. Okay, that's good. We have occupied some territory. Let's keep working on that. Our farmlands. Sure. How many men have you guys got? 29,000 men. Okay. So this 18 stack does need to be slightly careful. That could become a problem in the future. But for now, I think we'll be fine. Oh, and there are their men. Okay, so it turns out, yeah, we didn't get a reinforcement tick, so they've got a free fort. So let's go ahead and bring our men together. In fact, I think if we face them properly, we're going to collect into a good battle. We have an exploration has finished. Okay, excellent. Let's ask you to do a new explore mission. Let's go with the... let's go with the South Atlantic Sea in the American coast. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That'll be fine. We'll get that all sorted as we go. But we're going to try and take on Brittany fairly... sorry, not Brittany, Burgundy. Fairly quickly, if possible. They have 30,000 men. That is on grasslands. We'll do fairly fine. Let's head over to Co and see if we can squish their 5,000 men. If not, we'll have a nice little bout of reinforcements, and I think that'll set us up nicely. So, what have we got? Architectural development. Ooh, 100 power of everything for a couple of hundred ducats. Versus not... Why would you not support this? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get us some cash. So, let's go... exploit development. That's what we're going to do. Wait a second, that's regular development. We want exploiting... Yeah, we're going to go for cash. No point in going for the manpower or anything like that. We're in it for the money. But we'll go ahead and take some base tax from London. And so Essex 450. How much do we need? One more, that'll do. Somerset should be fine. Alright, at the end of the day, yeah, 458. That is affordable. We'll take the power. Oh, wait, no, we need to develop a little bit of other things. Let's see. Where is a nice, healthy spot for some development? Let's check out our economic map mode. We have 25 here, 25 there, 20 here. You know what? There we go. We'll go ahead and chuck on the encourage development. And we'll go ahead and improve Lincolnshire. It's also farmlands, so that is nice for a little bit of extra development cost reduction. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, we'll go ahead and take all of that. And then... where else do we want to go? What's the, is it within the same state? No, it's in a different one. English Channel is kind of the most important one, although a little bit of extra trade upstream isn't going to hurt either. Yeah, it's both forest. You know what, we'll just go ahead and improve here as well. Let's go encourage development. We'll pay a little bit, and then the expensive edict pop-up will come by, and we can disable that when the time comes. Let's go for one military, and then a bit of that there should do nicely. Alright, that'll keep that going for now. That'll bring our odds, our total down, which is fine. Idea-wise, we're getting close to Deus Volt. Tech is still 10 years away. So yeah, that should be perfectly fine. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a offensive battle here. Looks like they're not going to be too much trouble. Let's see, we have 16,000 and 10,000 in the back. Fairly close. Yeah, so if we arrive, that'll be the 24th. If you get there, that'll be the 26th. So let's go... yeah, we'll go ahead and bring both of them in. That'll be fine. We'll fight their army. We should have, yeah, outstanding numbers. Would you look at that? We have... oh, they have better tactics than us. We have better morale, and they have better discipline. Okay. Well, good thing we outnumber them. We have a full front line, whereas they don't, and a far better back line as well. Looks like they lost a few more men than us, but not by too much. In fact, it's fairly equal. So, that'll be alright. Alright, looks like we've lost some goods produced in a province. Let's see if we can hunt them down. If we can get ourselves another quick battle, that would be excellent for us. If we can break them, that would be most ideal. Yeah, that's what we want. Let's chase them down while we can. It looks like we're going to lose them. Alright, tariffs on sugar? No, we're always going to go for the extra power. And luckily this time we got admin, so that is nice. Alright, so it looks like they've run off into the middle of nowhere. So, given that they're probably heading down to Savoy, let's bring our men up to the top. We're going to go with our... who's got the siege? Yeah, we got this guy. We'll bring him up there. The others can stick around and besiege down some of the extra lands. That'll be good for us. Looks like Savoy is fighting Austria and getting absolutely wrecked. Kind of what we want to see. Oh, and a good harvest. Ooh, admin or money? That's a tough choice. Oh, it looks like we found a one stack of Burgundian troops. I do like the cash. The cash could be really nice to invest. Or do we go for the admin and go for the Deus Volt early? I do like a Deus Volt, but I think we've got 10 years to go, so let's just go for the money. I'm not too concerned. We'll go ahead and pick up maybe another manufactory. Lothian seems fairly good. Yeah, we'll go with one of them, and then production-wise, yeah, 0.21. And let's go with Aberdeen and Dumfries. Yes, we'll work on those. I think that's rather good. Alright, trade failure. That's not ideal. Trade efficiency or diplo power. We'll go with the diplo power. We have that to spare. Let's break up some of our armies and see that we start sieging everything down. That should be pretty good. How about Aragon? How are they doing? 42% in the farmlands down in France. 21% for Castile, but that is the defensive fort, so I suppose that is better than not. And looks like their navies are hiding away. Okay. Well then, I guess, you know what, we should probably bring our navy in. We've still got... Alright, we were going to provoke these troops, but I guess we're going to just leave them there for now. We should have brought them over, but I would prefer to be ready for the rebels. If we can avoid separatism, that is certainly going to be the best call. Alright, more things. Oh, ungrateful natives. Oh well. It's, such is the life. Alright, let's bring you up here, and you, wait, you're all Great Britain, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, so, let's bring you all over to Artois, and that should be fairly fine. Still winning all those little battles, that's good. Professionalism for money. Morale of armies is nice for cheap, and then an offer. Ooh. What have we got at the moment? Fort defense. Honestly, I don't think we care too much about that. He is 50% cheaper. But what else would we swap for? There's land force limit modifier. There's... Oh, that's right. We have a... How much is he? Oh, no, never mind. I thought we may have got him from an event. But I don't think that we do. I would have thought that it would have shown us if it was cheaper, but only 5.8 ducats seems fairly low. You know what? I think what we'll do is we'll decline the offer, as tough as it is. Yeah, we'll save our money, although that is very tempting. I think we'll go ahead and pick up the manpower, though. I don't think we need the fort defense, and this guy looks fairly cheap. So, yeah, here we go. If we check that out, yeah, he is 50% off. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 or 12 ducats a month if you are the others, so we'll keep him around. We could go for more production efficiency. We could give him an upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Practically the same price. But I don't think we have someone better. Alright, and it looks like Gibraltar has become part of our lands officially. Excellent. Charleston is... done, so let's go. Yeah, okay, that is 13 colonies. That's fine. We'll go. What are we doing? We should have. Wait a second. Yeah, we'll wait a day and we can pick up this one here. We'll send them. We'll go with more Irish minorities. We'll try and get rid of as many as possible. We'll bring them over, and hopefully that will help solidify their little position there. That would be nice. Looks like Aragon is now trying to defend themselves. They look like they've had an interesting bout with Castile. Alright, yeah, Burgundy and Savoy are trying to funnel troops in to defend Aragon, but I don't think that that's going to work particularly well. Austria is taking back one of our forts. That is nice. We're about to finish up on one of the forts of them. They need, let's see, 6,000 troops. Let's go ahead and detach all bar the cannons. And we'll bring them down over here. In fact, you know what? We'll bring both armies. Come on. Alright, well, we'll bring those 9,000 there and those 9,000 here. That's alright, they'll all regroup over there, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with our manpower from there. But at least we'll take an extra province from Burgundy while we work on the fort. Yeah, this should be relatively easy, I think. Coastally, we have failed. Okay, yeah, let's tell you to go home at war for now. We're not going to risk your 5 light ships just for fairly minimal money. Let's see. Military alliance with the Papal States. That is Bar. Okay. And he's a woman? Who would have never discovered that Barrett was a woman had the natives not shouted it at the top of their lungs when the expedition entered Tawahash. She had joined us on as an assistant to our naturalist. Well, so we could allow her to stay and get some morale of armies or prestige. No way, we're going to take the morale of armies. She clearly knows what she's doing, and if you guys were so stupid as to not realize who she was and what she was capable of, I think it makes sense just to stay as was. Yeah, no point in penalizing ourselves for our own stupidity. Alright, let's go ahead and, you know what, we'll back off our troops from there. We'll move them onto the next fort, so we can get multiple sieges at once. I'll lose 20 ducats. Sure, that is easily done, and that's another year of extra settler chance and global settler increase. So at the moment, we should be looking at some fairly nice modifiers. If we go to our country, let's see. Yeah. What is it? Colony, colonists, where are we going? Chance of new air, clergy, colonial range. Should be something. We have settler chance. Let's go down to that and see if we can find that. Yeah, there we go. Settler chance at plus 39.2%, which is rather nice. And then we should also have I can't find it, but there should be a number in here somewhere. Settler chance, that's not the one we're after. We've already found that. Recovery. You know what? Let's just go over and click on one of our things and that'll tell us. So spread of 167 people per year. That is phenomenal. That's not even 8 years of work, and we can get that. And with almost 40% of new settlers, that's just going to yeah, that's just going to finish up incredibly fast, which is just wonderful for us. Alright, got Burgundy fairly well sieged. Oh, we finished another set. Let's go. Do we finish up on the Ivory Coast here, or do we work on the other side of Benin? No, we're going to go for the Ivory Coast for now, just because I can't be bothered sending our ships over there to ferry them across. That'll be fine. Looks like we have finished exploration. That is nice. Let's go and set you on a new mission. Let's go for the coast. Let's go with the Western Indian Ocean. That seems fine. Yeah. Go for something a little bit different. We've got pretty good range at this stage, and the more of these we get, the better we'll do. We do need to sort out some holdings in India at some point for our missions, but I'm not too concerned about that at this second. Alright, it looks like we have an expulsion cancelled. Slipped outside of our control. Can't be shipped off to Cape Fear anymore. Unfortunately, the ones... Curses. Darn it. Alright, well... Alright, and then the Siege of Picardy is over. Yep, that is good. We've got that done. Let's bring you guys up over here since you are good at sieging. Bring you guys over there. I don't think we have... There we go. Bring you over there too. That should be fine. I think this is going to be fairly short and effective. Yeah, 25,000 Aragonese running away. No problems there. In fact, we're kind of keen to let this go on for a little bit, because that means we can peace out these guys. Also, yeah, means we can get all of the money from them as well. Alright, we also have no debate in Parliament, which I just saw, so let's go ahead and start with that. What do we get? We have a State 3, Skill Level 3, 25% off. Maybe. Advisor cost, autonomy change, reform growth. We do like that one. We get culture conversion, national unrest, spy detection. Nah, again, not important. More colonists. Kinda keen on the colonists at the moment. We're doing pretty good in that regard. And you know what? We have the money. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go for the colonists again. We will go ahead and Colonial range. And oh, okay. So that's why we stopped expelling the minorities, is because we lost our colonists. That would make sense. Okay, so what do? We're going to go for a little bit of inflation. We'll lose a single prestige. That is inconsequential. We can afford to lose 3 military power. Could go with Crown Lands, but I'm kind of wanting to hold on to those. Minting rights again, and one more. So let's go for... We're not going to lose Army Tradition or Meritocracy. Let's just go with a little bit of Crown Land usage. That'll do. So we've got that done. And then at the end of the month, we will be able to send our fellow back down to where he was and figure that out. Alright, so yeah, siege is coming along nicely. Burgundy is very much ready to bail. They still have 18,000 men, but I don't think that they're going to be doing much fighting at all. Alright, so colony self-sustaining. Let's go ahead and see. Excellent and good riddance. Yeah, you're gonna stay there, you're gonna stay there. Let's go. Ooh, do we finish up here or do we go back to the other area? Let's check our missions. 13 colonies. We've got 8. We need another 7 more. I suppose the sooner we start this, the better. And that does give us a reduction in liberty desire for our subject. So I guess that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Let's see. Can't quite do that yet. Let's go. We'll go over here for the tobacco, I guess. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and get rid of the Irish once again. Get rid of them from Cork. Send 1,000 men over to make sure that it stays nice and well guarded. That'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, so what else have we got? We have suffered casualties, so we do need to take care of things. Okay, and what is this? There's a dog. Who are these guys? So, let's see. We found a dog, and it's accompanied the expedition from the start. Let's see. Had to have surgery done. Okay, so he's not doing too good. Natives had stolen semen, but he was retrieved shortly after. Our conquistadors grown fond of the dog and would be devastated if anything happened to him. Yeah. How dare you try and take our dog? That's uncool. And if you don't like us, that's fine. We can happily annihilate you if that is your desires. So, no. We're going to go ahead and protect our dog. And we're going to finish up here with Burgundy fairly soon, I do hope. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and see what we could get from him. First of all, money seems nice. Double checking. Yep, cool. Still all good. Let's go for... We do have some cores. Gonna go war reparations as well. That'll do nicely. And then from there... Do we make you lose some of your alliances? Wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, let's go with, Actually, no, we're gonna see. How much would this cost us? So, that'd be about 27 aggressive expansion, 13% overextension. It would be an expensive piece of land to take. But you know what? Maybe if we come back with our, Yeah, you know what? We'll come back with our Deus Vult. That's what we will do. Because when we flip to Anglican, we will be able to take that for a lot less. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll leave those claims for now. And we're going to say... return a core? Sure, return that to France. France can grow a little bit stronger. And then... is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. And then let's just go ahead and pick an alliance or two. We'll go with Aragon. Sure, that's their big friend gone anyway, so that'll be fairly easy. The rest are fairly nominal. Do we have any more negotiating power? We could, but I honestly don't care. Let's just go ahead and set the demand. Okay, so that is that fellow sorted. Let's work our way down to Savoy, it seems. Okay. Oh, and Geneva too, apparently. Okay, so we'll bring our cannons to Geneva. We'll bring our military over there. That should be relatively easy to sort out. We've just taken out a good chunk of their war ability. Oh, and here is our final idea. Deus Vault. Yes, please and thank you. Alright, so British ideas have advanced. So we now have the Real Britannia. We also have religious ideas. Let's see. Colonial restrictions. Okay, so let us see. That is all of that. We also have our British traditions for morale of navies, heavy combat ship, heavy ship combat ability, and yearly navy tradition. That is good. And now we could probably pick up ourselves a policy. So if we go over to decisions and policies, what could we get? Missionary strength and liberty desire from subjects development. Well, at the moment, we've already got one on there, which is for settlers. But I think some extra liberty desire would be useful to have. And we're going to need that missionary strength for when we flip. So I think we'll go ahead and take that now. And yeah, we will... yeah, we will quickly bring our armies back into friendly lands so we can go ahead and siege them back down again. Right, do we have military access? We do. Okay, so you know what? Who do we go for first? I think at this point we go for the Pope. Yeah, let's get the Pope out of action. He has next to no troops. Let's go bring our army and we'll send them over there. And yeah, we'll take out Rome. We'll peace him out. Then we'll come back through Savoy. So that'll be a nice way. So we are nice and close after we've pieced out the other fellow. That is assuming, of course, that Aragon hasn't been done away with in the meantime. Looks like Castile did lose a lot of manpower and troops early on. Looks like they must have got beaten up pretty hard in the mountains. We did see that the aftermath of that fight, but I didn't realize it was so punishing. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and spread out our men and make sure that we have fully sieged down the Pope. That'll be pretty good progress. In fact, still kind of waiting on that rebel uprising. Schleswig is not very upset at all. In fact, I think we could almost fail and it wouldn't ever pop. So you know what? I think what we're going to do is we'll wait till the end of the year and then we'll go ahead and do it. So before we do that, let's go ahead and spend some more money. We have a little bit there. Pick up another manufactory. That'll be good. Let's go for Kent. And you know what? We're fairly close to another one for York. So I think that'll be our next port of call. I will get another one. And you guys, can you guys move over here? Oop. You technically can, but I think we'll just bring the other ones who are closer. There we go. We can get rid of the Pope fairly easily. We don't have the war goal, unfortunately, but we should be fine. And it seems that we are convert. Oh my, okay, so I forgot that we had set our missionary to autonomous. Right, but the good news is they're all Catholic for now, so I guess it's better that they be a some form of Christian for now. That'll at least give us some momentary bonuses, so that'll be good. And then let's see, we should go ahead and do what we can do. Diplo power, yeah, 25 for a mercantilism, sure. That is a steal. Let's go ahead and see what the Papal State's willing to peace out for. Let's go for war reparations. We're going to go for all of your money. Turns out you're not quite willing to give that up just yet, but you will be very shortly. As soon as we take this other province, that may be enough. Negative. Okay, so in that case then, let's bring our troops. We'll send the cannons and whatnot up over there. We'll send reinforcements to the hills in Parma. And we'll leave this 10 stack here in Rome. That should be fine for now. Mantua and Savoy. Do we have access there? We do. I'm not sure if we can necessarily fight them. We'll do that, and we'll do a shift click and queue up a little bit of movement. Yeah, there we go. Any battle is a good battle that we can take. 10-to-1s are always good to go for. And I think that that's pretty decent progress. Yeah, France is coming on in to help us out with the siege, and I think that's where we'll leave things for today. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to take out Aragon nice and quickly. We're just making sure that if we're going to go to war, we may as well get paid properly for it. So if you do want to see more of the Anglophile achievement, please hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.